Alrighty. Now, for the Cup Series race, the Eco Park Automotive Grand Prix on Sunday, my pick, I mean, you probably could tell by what hat I'm wearing here, but hear me out here. I'm taking Alex Bowman to win this race. 2021, the first time I went to COTA, during that rain race. He was leading this race late. Torrential downpours. They should have canceled the race. They didn't cancel the race because they were waiting for him to make his pit stop, for everything to cycle back through. So he makes his pit stop. Next lap by, guess who inherits the lead? Chase Elliott. He ends up getting the victory because they end up canceling it once Elliott got the lead. So he still finished 8th. And I still put an asterisk on that because he should have won that race because NASCAR just played some favoritism there.
Hey everybody, this is Thomas from the Dega Boys channel reminding you to hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're watching. If you want to see more great content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well to be notified of any future videos coming out. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video.
2022. That amazing finish between Allmendinger, Chastain, Bowman. Chastain and Allmendinger battling it out. You see Bowman fly out of a cannon, rocket ship up to catch these guys. Actually takes the lead before Chastain bulldozed into Allmendinger, ran Bowman up the track, took out Allmendinger. Bowman still came home P2. Last year, after all the shenanigans, everybody getting dumped and wrecked and everything, who came out in P3? Alex Bowman. This man finds performance at COTA. This is the one road course that you go to every year, and you got to take Alex Bowman as one of your potential favorites. He's going to be a great fantasy pick as well. Alex Bowman going to break this winless streak. He's going to find victory lane again, and it's going to be on a road course at COTA this weekend. My dark horse. I'm a believer. I wanted to take McDowell, but you know what? I said in the offseason, Todd Gillen is going to win a race this season. No matter what, it's going to happen. Why not this weekend? He is an exceptional road racer. He proved that the last couple years on road courses. He has had the pace. He's had the speed. If things work out right for him, we get some more of those late race shenanigans. Who could end up at the front of this field? Todd Gillen. Super consistent, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. And he's really matured a lot. Watch out for Todd Gillen this weekend.
I'm not going to have as an elaborate, explanation for my choices, but I agree with everything Jay said there. Actually, Bowman is a phenomenal choice. Again, like what Jay said, this has got to be one of the only places. There's a couple of other places, but one of the only places that Bowman could really circle on the calendar every year to go out and win. And he proves it year in and year out. So, but this year, I'm going to look again towards Trackhouse and Chastain. Extremely fast a few years back, had a little bit of struggles last year. Actually, last year, that was his comeback tour. Never give up. That's when we first started talking about it. Chastain finished in the top 10. Even after going a lap down late in the race, coming back and finishing in the top 10. Chastain's fast when he comes here. So I'm going to choose him for my favorite. For my dark horse, I'm going to go with Gibbs. Look, the progression of that kid since the first race he had in the Cup Series to now has been astronomical. You can tell he's had to change his driving style for these cars. And I think it only gets better. Look at his performance at Bristol. I know it's an oval, but even with all the circumstances happening on track, he adapted. And that's really all you need in these times. Gibbs is going to adapt. He's going to become a better driver under the circumstances that we're in. And he has an absolute opportunity to win here this weekend. And I think Gibbs is going to be extremely strong.
For NASCAR Fantasy, I'm going to take Bowman, obvious reasons. Reddick, he won this race last year. I think he's going to get good points. He's a great road racer. I'm going to take Allmendinger, SVG, both had a colleague because obvious reasons. And then I honestly didn't want to because I think this guy's the next Dell Jr. and he's like having the career path of a Dell Jr. right now. Like really good at the beginning of his career and then just absolutely fell off a cliff. And him winning a race is like finding a 4-leaf clover or whatever. So I'm gonna put Elliott on there just because if we do get some shenanigans late in this race or something where they red flag and have to end it for whatever reason, it'll be because Elliott's in the lead. So I'll put him on this for good fantasy points there.
Bold.
It's so boring.
All
I
right,
gotta
I'm gonna
use
go
him at least once. I got 10 uses.
Yeah,
on
that's
him.
right. That's right. I got Reddick, Chastain, Bush, Byron, and McDowell. Uh, I may. I'm gonna stick with that for now. I think I need more time to think on it though.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough here for COTA. It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is
a wild card. And next are the matchups. It's Hamlin versus Bush. I'm gonna go Hamlin because Bush's season has just been so tragic, and I mean Hamlin's a risky pick because either he's gonna. There's only two ways a road course goes for Hamlin. Either he's gonna just absolutely dominate and run up front all day, or he's just gonna flop like a fish out of water, and it's gonna be in terrible drastic fashion. So I'm taking the risk here, just compared to what Bush has done so far this season. I'll take Hamlin over Bush.
Look, this is a great matchup because not only we get Kyle Busch having a horrible start to the season, and then you get Denny Hamlin, which is just like what you said. So I think this is actually a very good matchup. And I'm gonna go different over Jay to try and get some points here. I'm gonna go Kyle Busch over Hamlin.
Alrighty. This next one's a good matchup too. It's Reddick versus Larson. I'm gonna go with Reddick just because he won this race last year. I believe the Toyotas are just figure something out. Reddick is the best road racer in the Cup Series right now, and that you can fight me on that. I think that truly is the true statement here.
I'm gonna be petty, and I'm gonna choose the 45 over the 5 because I lost all respect for Larson after Bristol.
Agree.
I hope he flounders.
I agree. All right, next one is Chastain and Suarez teammate matchup here. I think this is easy. I think
It's easy.
it's so easy. Suarez is just he ain't it. I mean, he wins a race at Atlanta. Everybody thinks he's the next best thing. It's Chastain. It's easily Chastain. He won this in 2022. He's so fast.
Yep. I agree. 100%.
And next one is Bowman and Cindric. This is an easy one too. This is like a home run slam dunk. Just look at the stats alone, and it's an easy take. The only way Cindric beats Bowman is if they both end up finishing 35th and 36th. So I'm taking Bowman easily.
Yeah, I agree. Everything there. Is this even an option right now? Really? Honestly, Bowman for sure.